All right, I think we got the mic together. Let's turn on the speech chat. All right. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless, one of the man, Lincoln Clay. We are back for some more Project Motor Racing. Unexpectedly, I did not plan to stream Project Motor Racing again, probably until Saturday evening, if at all. Yeah, I mean, I've already streamed it twice, so I had no idea about today's update. And even after learning about today's update, I still did not plan to stream it because I thought the update would have little impact on me because I wasn't having much problems with the game to begin with. I think my biggest issue with the game was having to adjust to the physics. And that's the one thing that really surprised me the most about it. You know, I'll get to that in a second. The other thing that surprised me was the performance improvement on my other PC in the bedroom. That's I've streamed from that PC a couple of times, my PC that has the 3070 Ti in it. And normally when I play Project Motor Racing on that PC, I have it set to 1080p quality settings, and it averages, I don't know, it probably averages about 79 frames per second, 80 frames per second. Um, and I've seen it peak at maybe 90, 92 frames, but today it averaged 92 frames, and I think I've seen it peak at like 102 frames. So, um, so yeah, it's running pretty good on one of my lower spec PCs. Um, Enough that whenever I'm not streaming, I could either crank the resolution up, or I can turn the graphical settings all the way up to um, Epic, which I probably wouldn't do because you're still pushing the PC to its limits when you turn the graphical settings all the way up. So I'd probably just leave it at the quality settings and bump up the resolution. So on this PC, I think the game has a cap because I can't seem to get over 181 frames with this PC. I don't know if it's a case of me setting it at that or it just can't get over 181. I don't know. But in any case, so performance wasn't going to be an issue on this PC, but yeah, my other PC, big help. I actually wanted to stream from that PC tonight, but it's in my bedroom, and I've said that a few times that I don't have a cam set up in my bedroom because my bedroom looks like your typical bachelor type bedroom, and I don't know, just don't feel right about putting the camera in there. Anyway, so I really didn't go over the notes too much about today's patch, but I guess what really stood out was the tire model. I guess they tweaked the tire model on the GT3s, and most notably, the soft and medium tires are gone. It's just hard and wet, and that didn't really bother me because on Le Mans Ultimate, all you have is medium and wets, and that is the real life WEC regulations. So I can't get mad and be like, oh no, you shouldn't have done that. So no, I'm fine with it. I kind of agree with Mets that I would have preferred medium and wets versus hard and wets, but I got used to it. And normally when I'm driving in Project Motor Racing, the physics in the past, the car felt light, it felt twitchy, it felt loose. And the big problem I had was, when I go around corners, the wheel wouldn't spring back to 0 degrees. It would kind of just float there. So if I wanted to get the wheel back to 0 degrees, I had to do it myself instead of letting it snap back to 0 degrees. It seems to do that a little bit better now. It doesn't quite snap back like it does on other games, but it does return to 0 degrees enough that I don't have to input it that much, because when I had to do the inputs myself to bring it back to 0 degrees, when I go around corners, it was like this, and then the car's wiggling as I'm coming out of the apex. But now when I go around corners, yeah, you still have to finesse that pedal a little bit, but the car doesn't snap and get wiggly and like it did previously. Um, so I definitely like it. So I think that's really all I got for any opening diatribe or dialogue, whatever you want to call it. I think we can just go ahead and hop in here and see what's going on. I know Jester's live. Shout out to Jester. So maybe we'll get lucky enough to get in. Nope. What I might have to do is go get my phone and keep an eye on his stream. Yeah, I like the handling so much that I actually was monkeying around with the NSX. So If they want to add the soft and the medium tires back in there, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it, but definitely don't change this tire model. Oh, something else that I found out was my gears aren't skipping like they have in the past. I complained about my gears skipping in online races. I went into a custom lobby earlier, and the gears will still they will still sequence on their own if I hold the paddle. But now if I flick the pedal, the paddle shifters, it doesn't skip gears like it was before. Slow to set up in here. We're just gonna jump straight into the race.
Messy start, man. So many.
I think when I'm done with this stream, I might have to go hop over to Project Motor Racing on my PlayStation 5 and see how the physics feel over there. I mean, it always ran good on my PS5. I never had a problem with that.
Yeah, good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
Nice smooth turn right there. You still got to finesse the pedal. You can't smash it to the floor, or else the car's still going to snap. But if you feather the pedal, finesse the pedal, yeah, you can still get around corners smoothly. That's the only spot on the track that we're still a little bit wiggly. Everything else I'm fine. Yeah, I like that. The wheel snaps back to 0. That felt pretty good. Pretty good right there too. Oh. Calibrate my wheel. Now let the wheel snap back to zero. It's slightly crooked. Back recalibrate my wheel.
more to go.
I had to get used to braking early, but felt good. Now I got to recalibrate this wheel because I don't like how it's slightly cocked. It could be a Fanatec issue, so I might have to go and do it through the Fanatec software. Controls, DD1. Yeah. Well, it looks square right there at 50. All right. All right, let's go check the custom lobbies. Got GTO at Daytona. Do I feel like driving the GTO today? Nah. Yeah. 11 minutes before the next GT3. You know what? Let me look in on Chester.
And we just went 50.
So he's going through his settings right now. Whoops. All right. All right, we'll do another single player race and come back in a second or two. In the meantime, I forgot to ask you guys if you would be so kind to hit the old thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Race weekend. I don't know. Love me some Sebring. Let's try the Porsche. Or yeah, let's do that. So yeah, I like these new tire physics. I just have to get used to braking a little bit earlier than usual. A lot of times I'm on soft tires, so I brake at the very last second.
Gonna be a messy start, man. So many cars in front of you.
All right, let's get the mid downforce. All right, and let's go Voltron Force.
Good luck, mate.
A little bit of trail braking helps too. That felt real good. Oh, no, 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 no.
Last lap, keep pushing.
Lost a lot of time going into the dirt. Trailbreaker feels pretty damn good on here too. I mean, this is the first time I feel like I can really be aggressive, like without worrying about the consequences. Well, I missed my marker there, but oh, it's cool. It's all good. That was fun. You know what? When this game gets its VR support, I might switch to the Porsche or the Acura because, like, the Corvette is my car across several sims. I use the Corvette on Le Mans Ultimate, on AMS2, and I use it here on Project Motor Racing. If they had the up-to-date Corvette on GT7 and Race Room, I would use it there too. So yeah, I like these new physics so much, I might play around with some other cars. Not only that, I think too many people are starting to use the Corvette on Project Motor Racing anyway. So, but with these physics, I feel like I could drive any one of these GT3s. Whereas when this game first came out, the Corvette was the only one that I halfway trusted. But now I trust all the cars that I've tried so far. You know, I've tried the Corvette before I went live. This Porsche and the Acura NSX. I trust them. I trust them all now. So you better believe when we get that VR support, you better believe I'm gonna be super, super aggressive. Where are we at? Oh shit. I missed the GT3 race. I was having such a good time I forgot. Let's see what's in custom lobby. Yeah, here we go. GT3. Let's go in there. Let's jump on in there. And let me see. They got me using the Corvette. I think this is on Circuit de la Sarthe. If they follow the specs that all the other games carry with the Porsche 992, it takes corners pretty good, but it's not all that good with the straight line speed. But I already see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people using the Corvette if you include myself. So no, let's go with that. Let's go with that Porsche. Let's roll. Let's ready up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Voltron Force. Hopefully the host won't make. There we go. He started the countdown. Cool. So I like these new physics so much that it kind of slipped my mind that I'm not in VR, because before, when I complained about when I would come out the corners, how the car would let me ready up. Okay, I am ready. When I before the tire physics, go around the corner, once I get past the apex and I try to put the power down, also trying to get the steering wheel back to zero because it won't snap back, so I had to make it go to zero myself. It made the car wiggle coming out of corners. But with this, I can be super aggressive. I can like be super aggressive going into the corners and then let the car wash out to the outside on its own. I don't have to pull the steering wheel back to 0 degrees myself. I can let it go back to 0 degrees on its own and then catch it when it's right where I want it. So I'm definitely liking these physics. I didn't, you know, when I learned that they took away the soft and mediums, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, but I definitely, excuse me, but I definitely knew I was gonna have to adjust to it. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, let's go.
Ain't no stopping this train! Whoa!
So, unfortunately, I have to work Saturday, so I won't be able to do that weekly race on Race Room. By the time I get out of work and get back from picking my son up, the race is going to be long over. So, I mean, I will be back Saturday evening, but I'll either stream Project Motor Racing or I will stream Le Mans Ultimate. He's got it set for set. Let's get some mid downforce. And let's see here. First hand, if the gears are going to skip. Let's go.
Clear of the pits.
Ooh. Tires are still cold though. Nice and smooth. smooth.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
Oh no! Oh man. We got one more shot.
Checking flag this lap. Session's over.
Yeah.
We can try and get some balance for the race to long distance, but I really hope qualifying will go better for us.
Oh. Well, we got one Lambo in here. Look at this, 55 viewers. Thank you so much, everybody.
Ain't no stopping this train. Whoa!
Still get that set up, that mid. Let's go. Oh, damn, I got dropped to third? I thought I had second locked up. Oh, shit. Yeah, this Porsche handles pretty damn good. Now, with these new physics, across most racing games that I play, the Porsche has the highest risk reward. It can take corners pretty good, but it's probably the easiest car to lose control of as well. But this, yeah, I love this. Oh shit, we done boosted to 60. Holy shit, I think that's a personal best right there. I think the most I've ever had in live viewers was like 55 viewers, and I think that shit was like 5 years ago, back when I was first got into VR. Oh, let's go. Running pretty good too. The cars don't look like they like jumping around jittery and stuff like they did before. They're running pretty damn good. Oh shit. Ah! That's all me. And I'm stuck. If he's got damage turned on, I'm done. Nope. Sorry about that, folks. Not a good look. Oh, it skipped right there. Got the fastest first sector though. Got the fastest second sector. Shit. Hey, that was fun. That was fun.
The bar is set pretty high.
At Big Camera 7 said, "Open your face a little while playing the game, haha."
Hey, that was fun. That was fun. So I was able to drive the car without fear of it snapping. That was fun. And let's see where he takes us next. And just like, look at all those Corvettes. I'm gonna go ahead and stay with the Porsche, at least tonight. Maybe on the next stream I'll do the Acura or something all the whole time. Yeah, you see that intense look on my face? Oh, let me ready up. There we go. Oh, we're going to Monza. Cool, 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 cool. TTT Cook. I've seen this name before. Once again, want to thank everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
Ain't no stopping this train. Whoa!
This was with these new tire physics, this was definitely a step in the right direction. So don't be intimidated by only 2 tire compounds, hard and wets. The cars handle pretty good, and if you don't, as long as you hit your brake markers, the cars are trustworthy. Ooh, excuse me. Let's go with the mid again. I'll let somebody else go first. I don't want to be the first one out. All right, let's go. That was the corner right there. When I fussed about how the cars was getting wiggly after the chicane, that was the one right there. Skip. I was trying to get on the gas early. Oh, skip. Ah! That hurt. That hurt.
At Big Camera 7 said, "Can you try racing in Nordschleife with AI? I can't win even if I set it to AI 60 of course, you have to start at the back."
Yeah, I'll look into that after this race. I think that I was going to say, I thought somebody disconnected. What's going on with these cars stuck on a track? hell's going on with these cars stuck on the track? Probably a bug. This is it, last shot.
Session ends in 1 minute.
Oh, crap.
Checking flag this lap. End of session. Probably going to need to take a look at the setup between now and the race and find some pace.
Yeah. All I can say is try to survive lap 1 and we'll go from there. Let's go with the mid again. All right. Let's go, Voltron Force.
At Big Rock 18 said, Clay, what ya doing without your VR goggles on, bro? Brother McCready hollerin' at ya.
McCready, how's it going? Unfortunately, this game doesn't have VR support. Otherwise, I would be wearing it. Believe you me.
Good luck, mate. You can
Let's
do it.
go. Let's go.
Ain't
Let's
no
go.
stopping this train. Whoa!
At Shaolin Monk 4206 said, good luck, man.
Thank you so much. That car's still stuck on the track. I forgot a while ago the Audi was the Medicar. Oh shit! The fastest first sector. I'll be damned. That's a freebie. That just moved me up into second place.
Catching the leader. Continue to push hard and stay focused. Last lap, white flag. Stay focused and give it your best shot. Your pace is strong and you're closing in on the leader. Keep on it, mate.
At RL9010,
Not in our race.
said,
Make a quick pass and get on
light
with it.
dropped.
All right, what's good, my guy? Hey, everybody. My good friend RL is in the chat. He has a YouTube channel. He streams GT7 in VR from the land of the rising sun. Check him out. Woo! Almost paid a terrible price. On my ass. All right. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, so we'll go to Nordschleife. Big Camera 7. Wanted me to check out Nordschleife. What was he saying? With AI can't win even if I set AI to AI 60. Of course, you have to start at the back. Okay. But I'm trash at Nordschleife, so be warned. I don't do Nordschleife much. It is a very long track with a lot of curves, and I think it's a narrow track on top of that. I personally find it to be one of the most dangerous tracks in the world. I think people are literally risking their lives with some of the overtakes that they try on that track. Let's save the replay. Why not? Replay saved. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. And other than those cars being stuck on the track, I think it ran pretty good. All right, let's have a look at the Nordschleife. This is the Nordschleife that I would want, the 24-hour Nordschleife, where it combines the Nürburgring GP part of the track with it. Let's see here. Car. Let's try a different car. I think I want to hear some V8 grunt.
At Big Camera 7, said, thanks.
No problem. Oh man, I want to. Trying to decide between the AMG or the Lambo. Everybody knows that Lambo sound, but I love that V8 grunt coming from the AMG and the Mustang. Since this car's got a lot of curves, I think I'm going to go with the low downforce setup. 73 of you in here. Thank you so much.
Ain't no stopping this train.
Appreciate it.
At Big Rock 18 said, AMG.
Yep, that's what we went with. Let's see here next.
No time set. We're at the back.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we start this. Be right back, folks. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I will let you all know for certain tomorrow, but assuming I stream Project Motor Racing again Saturday evening, I will see about giving away a couple of more keys for Project Motor Racing. But they'll be the Giant software keys. So what you would have to do is go to the Giant's software e-store site or whatever the case may be, type the code in there and then download the game, so you'll still be able to play it. So but I'm seeing that on loaded.com they're dirt cheap. They're like $11 each, so I might grab 2, possibly 3 keys. So again, I'll let you guys know for certain tomorrow whether I plan to stream Saturday evening or not, and whether I'll have some keys to give away, because I'll buy the keys first, then make the announcement that I'll give them away. So keep your eyes open for my community post on YouTube. All right, let's see what the AMG's got.
Keep focused.
At Harry Dessing said, update did the magic for you.
Oh yes, absolutely. I think I got damaged. The wheel's cocked. Oh, 5 laps? I don't think I'll be able to do 5 laps. I thought it was just a 10-minute race. I'll do one more lap. This is the one corner I hate the most at Nordschleife. Uh-oh. Ah! I don't even know if I'm going the right way or not. Okay, yeah, that's the second carousel, so we're going the right way. I'm probably gonna run out of fuel before this was over anyway. Man, arm and shoulders burning a little bit. Holy smokes, 90 of you.
Ain't no stopping this train. Whoa!
Thank you so
At
much.
Adrenaluquid said, "Man, someone went airborne earlier. Thankfully his car didn't hit any of us." At Adrenaluquid said, "It was in ACC."
Oh, I haven't been on ACC in ages. Man, that AMG sounds good. All right, let's see what we got for a rank then. Hopefully it's that GT3 again. 6 minutes. Okay, let's do it. I did the Porsche. Boy, that AMG sounded good. I want to use that AMG again. Let's get a different livery though. There we go. Let's roll with that one. All right, we got 6 minutes. I'm gonna grab a drink. I will be right back.
Big Camera 7 said, "I didn't win even if I said it to AI 20. AI is good face pink tears."
Okay, we are back. I didn't even I didn't even win. Even if I set it to AI 20, AI is good. Face pink tears. Yeah, the AI was stuck to the track. Nah, you ain't wasn't catching the AI.
At Adrenaluquite said, chocolate mint.
Chocolate man, good one. All right, 3 minutes. We've got how many people? Seven people. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Oh, so a couple. When was it? A day or two ago.
At Adrenaluquite said, I wonder how someone discovered chocolate and mint go well together. Some psychopath was probably sucking on a breath mint while eating chocolate at the same time.
Well, if you're anywhere near my age, then you probably remember the Reese's peanut butter cup commercial where one guy was eating chocolate and he bumped into a guy with a jar of peanut butter. You got my peanut butter in my chocolate. No, you got your chocolate in my peanut butter. And then from there they make the Reese's cup. Those commercials back from the 70s. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. But yeah, McGrady, if you're still watching, yeah. Here's my VR headset. As always, keep it handy. And once this game gets VR support, between Project Motor Racing, Le Mans Ultimate, Automobilist 2 Race Room, I probably won't get any sleep. Might mess around, get fired from a job. All right, minute 30 seconds. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Yeah, let's see if we can get a different color. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, I think that's the rainbow color I'm looking for right there. So this is I think a fine or fine microphone. A few years ago, they reached out to me and wanted me to do a video on their microphone. And I told them I could do it live, and they were like, "No, we need you to make a video." And at that time, my editing skills were trash. My videos looked like basement videos, which they still would now. So I didn't respond after that because I didn't want to make a bootleg looking video. But I ended up buying the product anyway. I bought this microphone off Amazon, and I think compared to these high end microphones like Yetis, I got one of those in the other room. Paid about $150 for that one. It's a really good microphone, but so's this, and I think it was good bang for the buck. I think I paid $40 for this microphone. Ooh, excuse me. Still 49 degrees here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Weather is so unpredictable here. It's 49 degrees right now. It could easily be 2 below tomorrow, 3-4 inches of snow on the ground. All right. Let's go. All right, let's get the setup going here. Go mid again. All right, let's see how this AMG feels on Monza, or Brianza as they call it.
Clear of pit lane. Timing started, gonna move on.
Oh, that was a backbreaker right there, that skip.
5 minutes remaining.
Damn, lost time. Just messed that one up.
Session's done. Check and flag this lap.
All right. 1 whole second off the leader. I think I did a 150.9 with the Porsche though. Well, I can't remember.
Qualifying's over. Might have to take a look at your setup for the race because the other guys obviously found more speed.
Yeah. All right. Let's go, Voltron Force. Right. All right, let's go. Seen that coming from a mile away. Shit. That hurt. at the fastest first sector somehow. Damn it. That's a freebie. I'm in second place.
Not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
Oh my God. That one, it just jumped from first to fifth. That absolutely hurt. Because I was closing in on this guy too.
Not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
Oh my God, it jumped again.
as soon as you can. We don't want to lose any time.
Ah!
It's just about marker in front, not for the race, just get past them.
At Hanny C63 said, "Hey teammate."
Teammate, what's up?
Mark in front didn't look great in practice, so don't take any chances.
We're going to end up paying for that one.
hasn't hit the 5 position. Clear them ASAP.
I still got 3 laps to catch him.
Back marker ahead isn't in the 5 position. Just get past them as soon as you can. Closing on a back marker. This guy was all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
He hit me. I don't know if it was on purpose, but oh well. I mean, he's out of my hair now because he spun out.
avoid this back marker up ahead. They were well off the pace in practice. This guy was all over the place a few laps ago, so be careful getting past.
All right.
Watch out for this back marker up ahead. Fantastic performance.
I'll take it. We got the win. I'll take it. I think that deserves a replay because I had a little bit of a fight on my hands for a second. Oh boy, that one left me sore. Well, 2.5, 2.46 hours. So, I think that's gonna do it for me. It's working its way towards 11 p.m. I have to be at work at 6 a.m. So that's not gonna leave a lot of hours to get some sleep. And plus, I'm still hungry. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Planning to be back on Saturday evening or Saturday afternoon. And if I stream Project Motor Racing, I'm going to see about getting some more keys and see about giving away a couple of keys. So if you don't have a copy of Project Motor Racing and you're curious about it, tune into my stream Saturday, assuming I have the keys, and try your luck. Maybe you'll win a key. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. And I'll look to see you all Saturday evening. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Wardog86. Thanks for following.